What's up, y'all? It's Miss Panda again, and I'm coming at you again with another little quick video. On today's video, I want to talk about Just Jazzy and her baby daddy issues. Child, Carter father is giving her a hard time, and she is upset about it. And I just want to give my opinion surely as we go, honey. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment because doing some of those things helps to push my videos through the YouTube algorithm and I love engagement. So if you're ready, let's get started on today's video. Let me share my screen.
Been like, you know what? I want to do it, but I'm not. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Ooh, I'm convinced that niggas' brains don't function right. See, at first, I'm like, nah. Maybe women just over exaggerate. Like, women gotta over exaggerate. And you know, when it comes to
I don't know what Carter father did to her, but she is heated. And you know Jasmine is usually a pretty calm, cool, and collected person. I ain't never really see, even when she was, upset with her daughter running away and everything, she wasn't really going off like this. She was more hurt about that situation. But she's clearly pissed off. She's mad. Let's see what's happening.
me, I'm not going. I'm going to hit you with some proof, right? When the last time y'all heard me get on this camera, be honest, and vent about any of my baby daddies? Because I don't truly care about those people, right? Two of them is deceased.
Yeah, I must admit, she really don't talk about her baby father like that. Most of the time when she get on camera, she's normally talking about Kaisha, or she's not normally talking about Michaela, like her middle child, the one that's always running away. She usually always be talking about that. So you really don't hear her talking about her baby daddies like that. That's really rare. She hasn't talked about them in a really long time.
They, I don't know if they dead or alive. I don't know. So I just like to assume they're dead, right? They have zero contact, zero. My kids don't know if they dead. I don't know if they dead. They dead. Period. I low key respect the nigga that's gonna say, "Fuck them kids." Sound crazy, but I'd rather for you not to show up at all than to be inconsistent. I'd rather for you to be the deadbeat that you are and stand to it and stand on it and don't waste my time or yours, Bookie. The first baby daddy, which is the father of the two little girls, he pay an NC amount of child support. I've been getting it, so I'm assuming he's not dead. No contact, no nothing. He don't talk to my kids. My kids don't talk to him. He it will never talk to me.
Now the baby father she talking about, and she's talking about Michaela and Faith. They have the same dad. That's the one that lives, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one that she sent Michaela to live with in North Carolina for a short period of time. He had such a hard time with her because she gave him the business when she was down there, and he couldn't control her, and his wife couldn't control her, and it was like a train wreck. So he basically sent her back to New York with her mother or whatever because they couldn't handle her down there. Michaela was just like a hurricane. She was like Hurricane Katrina, and they sent her back. So that's the baby father that she's talking about right now.
Never talk to him. Is that the first one? Bitch, I got so many. Any, many, money. I don't know, because the first one is the oldest daughter. That one was the two middle. I got too many, bitch. I got 17 kids, 14 baby daddies. I can't keep up. None of them ain't shit. So with this last one, if you've been here for a while, you know that this nigga took me through hell and back. Girl, if you know, you know. I'm not even going to get into all that. If you know, you know. Me being the human that I am, you forgive people and you move on to the next chapter. For a whole year, this man has been, what I'm going to say is a stand up father. Because of the understanding person I am. I am very understanding. Now, the people in my ear and the people who I got on my side, they like, bitch, could never be me. You better than me. But I don't reciprocate energy. So it is what it is. Hence, He does not take care of my son financially. He always broke. Leave it up to him. This is the brokest working nigga you know. You always at work, but you always broke. The math don't be mathing. It don't be. And any person.
Now, see, that's not fair because he helped her to create this child, Carter, and he's such a cutie pie. Like, he looks like the perfect mixture of Jasmine and Leslie. That's his name, Leslie. But it's not fair for him to just nix off his responsibilities all onto her just because they're not together no more. I don't think that's fair. I don't understand why men feel like because they're not with you anymore that they could just create life, and then once y'all break up they no longer have any financial obligation to take care of their child anymore. They could just say, oh, I'm broken, that's it. The child still gotta eat, they still gotta have a roof over their head, they still gotta have a bed to sleep in, they still need clean clothes, they still gotta bathe, they still need food, they still need to go, they still need things. So as a mother, somebody has to provide for this child. You can't just say, well, what if Jasmine took on the same type of attitude that he took on, and just be like, oh well, I need Carter need a new pair of sneakers. Oh, well, I'm broke. What if she can't do that? Because what position would he be in if she took on the same attitude as his father did? You see what I mean? How they get off? They could break up and then just wash their hands and that's it, or just come around whenever they feel like it. That's not fair. I don't like that. Leslie wrong for that. You dead wrong, Leslie.
That I don't care. If you smoke weed and you telling me you broke, I don't believe you. Because where you getting the weed at? It ain't free. If you smoke weed and you got a job and you telling me you broke, I feel like you should go to jail. You should go to jail. Because your money's going to the weed. Anywho, he picks up Carter. This is the routine. He gets Carter when it's convenient for him. Okay, cool. Because a nigga that was giving 0 when he give 10, everybody claps, including my dumb ass. Oh, you're such a good dad. Because 10 is better than 0, right? Dummies. So he was given a little 10%. Then we had a schedule, right? The schedule was I take Carter to school in the morning 1 week. You take Carter to school the next week. We've been doing this for a whole year, whole 12 months. My week, your week, next week, your week. Mind you, he take him, but I pick him up. Then he come home to me. Then I take care of him. Physically, financially. So, it was his week to take Carter to school. Of course, I do my one-on-one sessions in the mornings because the kids are in school. I book it early in the morning. This is how I make my money. This is how I provide for my 4 children that the bums don't help me with. Right? Time for him to take Carter for school last week. Nigga usually write me around like, I time, I'm on my way. Yeah. Okay. Nothing. I got my meeting, so I'm hitting him up. Hey, you good? I overslept. My alarm. My apologies. Okay. Nigga, treat me like a job. This is no call, no show. Cool.
I agree because she has obligations, and if they had an agreement where he's supposed to take the child 1 week and she's supposed to take the child the other week, she has things to do just like he has things to do. Like I said, what if she took on the same attitude that he took on? And just be like, oh, this and that. She can't do that. He would talk about her like a dog. She'll be all types of bums. His baby mama ain't this. You know how men drag and talk about their baby mamas. That's not fair, Leslie. You need to get it together. You need to get it together and keep up your end of the bargain and stop being lazy, Leslie. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, Lazy Leslie. Okay? Let's continue.
Oh, I understand. Happens again. Hey, when I miss these meetings, I got to reimburse people their money. When I have one-on-one sessions, when I miss it, I give you your money back. So now you're taking money out my pockets, money out your kid pocket, right? He hits me with I'm in a hospital. I just had a baby. Things is crazy for me. My head is all over the place.
And not being funny, so that's not her problem. That's not Jasmine's. That's not this baby mama's problem. That's not Carter's Problem. Because at the end of the day, as a mother and as a woman, because I'm a mother, I'm a woman, I'm a wife, we got to juggle and balance many things. We have to juggle and balance multiple kids. We have to balance our household. We have to balance our relationship with our men. We have to balance our self care as far as our mental, emotional, our parents, working out, cooking, cleaning, just everything that goes along with being a parent, a mother. We don't get to, like, for an example, me. When I had my child, my kids are close together in age. My daughter's 13, my son is 15. When I was in the hospital with my son, when I came home and my baby was I had a newborn baby and I had had my son. I still had to get up even though I was getting up. I breastfed my daughter. I breastfed both of my children. I had to get up every 2 hours to feed and change my daughter. I was exhausted. My son didn't care, like clockwork. He would get up every morning 7 a.m. bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, because while I'm up at nighttime nursing and taking care of his little sister, he's getting a very peaceful night's sleep. So when he wake up, he's full of energy and he's ready to start his day, have his breakfast, he's ready to play. You know what I had to do? I had to drag my, tired and all, exhausted and all, I had to drag my behind out that bed, get my son, go downstairs and prepare his breakfast, play with him, spend time with him and watch his shows with him. And then once I got him settled and he ate good and his belly was nice and full, he played enough, I had to go upstairs and take care of my baby. That's what an adult, a responsible adult does. I can't sit up there and tell my son that I was up all night taking care of his little sister so I can't feed him breakfast and I can't spend time with him. He still needed me too. And then when my husband came home from work, he wanted my time. He wanted to talk and tell me about his day. He wanted to eat dinner with me and wanted to do mommy and daddy things. You understand what I'm saying? So Leslie, you need to get it together. We ain't giving you no pass. No, I'm sorry. New baby mama, take notes. Because how they do one is how they do the other. And you ain't special, honey. He'll get you too. He'll do you the same way. Girl, better open your eyes.
Now, if I say I don't give a fuck, you a bitter baby mama. He just had him a baby, big boy. You're a bitter baby mother if you say that. Oh, I understand. Going forward, can you inform me if you won't be able to take Carter to school, because this is how I make my money? I explained to him, this is what happens, big bum, because you don't help me take care of the little boy. So I have to grind to make it. This morning I have a meeting at 8. 7:40, no text. 7:50, no text. 8 o'clock, my son has to be in school before 8. Hey, matter of fact, I'm going to read it to you. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. So he got me fucked up. I'm gonna read it. What I told the bum. Okay, so I told him, all right, this is still crazy. This is his response. Where my response at, bitch? Because I want to make sure I got it. I like to read things verbatim so we don't get words twisted, right? So now, remind y'all, this is the third time. The third time the nigga done had a no call, no show. I'm pissed. Morning, I had a meeting at 8 a.m. I had to cancel. I really don't be a headache at all. And I'm really mindful of my words because I want to tell him to suck. Right. But at the end of the day, I take care of Carter financially by myself. So when I miss meetings, I schedule because you didn't take him to school. I have to give people their money back. Money that I need to provide for him. Going forward, don't even worry about taking him to school. Oh, a nigga love this. Let me just stop right there. Because I'm not stupid. I got a lot of baby daddies. So I've been around the rodeo a lot of times. A nigga love when you take a responsibility away from them. When you tell a nigga...
She ain't lying. Because trust me, he probably ain't want to take Carter to school anyway. So he was looking for any type of reason for her to say that. So I'm sure he probably wasn't upset about it. She ain't lying about that part.
You can't see your kids. Fuck you, nigga. You ain't never gonna see this kid again. A nigga love when you say that, because now you giving him an excuse to do what he already didn't want to do. And I learned this, but sometimes my pride's still getting away because it just make you feel good to tell him. That's like a nigga who want to quit their job and the boss fired him. Bitch, I was leaving anyway. So sometimes you giving them that Nigga don't care about that. You. So now it's just the excuse. I was gonna do it, but she said don't do it. Goofy ass niggas. So, right? Going forward, don't even worry about taking him to school. I'm pretty sure that's the part where he smiled. Like, bitch, I ain't want to do it anyway. The old Jasmine would have blocked you and called it a day, but I'm really trying to be mature because I really want to get crazy right now. Now I want to say some words. This is his response. Like you, I'm only human. And I slept past my alarm. Mind you, this is the third time. Bitch, are you setting them? So I apologize if I don't make it in if I don't make it this morning. I guess he meant to say if I didn't. I'll I'll be there tomorrow. You Listen to this. You work at home. I leave house to work and hard too. Hard enough to not really let your words affect me. So if cursing me out and blocking me makes you feel better, then do what you must. But if we're trying to be civil, then my apologies. Oh, baby. Oh no, I'm sorry. I missed the main part in there. He didn't say that. He said, like you, I'm only human and I slept past my alarm. So I apologize if I didn't make it this morning. I'm back at work and I have a newborn. So every now and then things get hectic. I don't give a fuck.
That ain't got nothing to do with her. That you got a newborn with another chick. She's in a new relationship too, but she still has to take care of your son and her other children. You ain't gonna want to hear the fact that because she's in a new relationship with her new chick that she can't take care of your son. That ain't got nothing to do with it, Leslie. You need to get it together, my dude. Was you up all night with that baby? Then you should tell your baby mother that you need to excuse yourself, the other baby mama, because you have to take your other son to school and you'll be back. Simple. She'll be okay. If she's in the hospital, she'll be all right. She ain't going nowhere. What's the problem? I don't understand.
Jasmine, calm down. Imagine me. I got 4 kids. 4 of them. Uno, dos, tres, cuanto, bitch. 4. Imagine me telling one of my children, I cannot be your mother today. I got 3 other kids to take care of. You think I could be your mother right now? I don't give a damn. What do you need from me? I can't take care of you right now. I gotta take care of these other 3 kids. How fucking dare you? How dare you, bum? Not only are you not providing financially, not only do you show up when you can, but you got the nerve to tell me because you couldn't keep your Peter Piper, pick the Piper Pickle in your stupid little jeans and created life when you couldn't take care of the first life that my child. I'm I'm supposed to take that into consideration, you big dummy. How dumb do you sound? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jasmine. My kid that I just have is more important because this is what the fuck I heard. Let me tell you how I read it. Let me tell you what I read. Hey, dumb girl that's taking care of my baby that I don't do anything for because I spend all my money clearly on weed, not condoms. I know that you have my son and you take care of my son full time, financially, physically, do everything for the child that I help you create, but I created another one. So I don't give a fuck about what that boy got going on because I have another child that's my number one priority right now, bitch. That's what I read. That's exactly that's exactly.
And I don't blame her because that's basically what he did. That's basically what it did because I don't understand. I get that he had but it's not like he actually pushed that baby out. He could have just explained to her, hey, I got to go get my son in the morning, like I said, and take him. And like I said, and go back. And then I felt like it was disrespectful. Even if he couldn't, he wanted to be there for her straight up. Because we don't really know what type of complications. Let me look at it from another side of the coin. We don't know whether she had complications. We don't know whether she had a C-section. We don't know. We don't know what happened in that operating room or whatever, or in the delivery room. Let's call it. So maybe things could have got hectic, but still, you couldn't have texted her, hey, listen, things got a little real. My baby mother went into labor last night. I'm not going to be able to take her. So at least she would have been more prepared. She would have known to get up a little bit earlier. She would have been upset. But we all know Jasmine has a kind heart, and she's pretty understanding for the most part. And she would have been upset, but she would have got up and she would have took him to school, and she would have made it back in enough time to still do her meeting. My thing is, I see where her anger is coming from because you're costing her money. It wouldn't have been as bad if, even if he, for the sake of argument, everything went the way that it did, and he didn't call and he didn't show up like she said, but he was financially providing for the son. He's not doing that either. So my thing is, at the very least, if you're not going to provide for your child, you could keep up with your end of the deal by at least taking him to school. That's the bare minimum, my dude. Like, come on now. Just because y'all not together, that doesn't excuse you from your parental responsibilities. Because her parental responsibilities are not excused. So what you going to do? The same thing to your new baby mama when you get sick up, when y'all break up? Hopefully, I'm not saying that y'all should or y'all will. But that's what it's looking like, because what you do to one, a lot of times, you got to watch how people do other people. If you do this to her, you'll do it to the other lady. Girl, you better start taking some notes, child.
What I heard. Old Jasmine would have told him to gibble gobble on a gibbler until it pickle packle on his snickler until he dibble dabbled and died.
Jasmine. A gibble gabble on a gibble gobble. What you talking about, girl? You crazy. She crazy.
And that was the clean version for YouTube. If I had auto captions on this bitch, I would have put what I really wanted, but the real word.
Oh my God, girl. I'm not messing with you.
I defended you, bum. I let you be the number one bums of bums out of all of the bums. When everybody said, Jasmine, why don't you have this man on child support? My little dumb self. Oh, because he's doing the best that he can. He tries. I don't want to make his life more difficult by putting him on child support.
I'll tell you what, let him start acting up. I bet you his new baby mama, I bet you she put him on child support. Girl, go put that man on child support. He got a job at Amazon. Let them garnish them wages, because he playing in your face. Stop being nice. Go put him on child support. Okay? If you didn't put him on there.
I'm really slow. It's not even him. It's not. He been dumb. He was dumb when I left him. He was dumb. I left him because he was dumb. So it's not him. I'm dumb. I opened my legs to a dummy. Recreated life. I'm not even sure if the baby's a little dumb. So I had a dummy baby. Sat there with the dummy. Knew he was dumb. And expected a smart outcome. So who's the real dummy? Who's the real dummy? One thing I respect about them other two sperm donors, they deadbeats. And they don't come trying to wreak havoc over my life. Children deserve consistency. The moment they decided to say, fuck them kids, they stood on it. They not trying to be. They take pride in being deadbeats. It's what they do. And it ain't me, nigga. Oh, baby. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. Because I don't want to be messy. This is where women cross the line. And I'm going to be a living example. And I want you to, Shaniqua, listen to me. I want you to take into heed. Because I was about to say something. I was about to say something. And I was about to say this. Don't start no problem. Won't be no problem now. I was about to say this. I was about to say, you know what? Women are this because they have babies by men. But that would have been real nasty. You know why? Because I don't know this lady. I should never speak on this lady. This is me being nice. I should never speak on this lady. I don't know nothing about her life, her choices. And women, as women, this is me being nice. And if anybody come to me with this video and say, you was talking about me, bitch, it's going to be a problem. Because I'm telling you I'm not talking about nobody. I'm actually taking accountability, right? Women have a problem with, oh my God, she knew he was a deadbeat to his other baby and she went and had a baby with him and now he going to be a deadbeat. No, that's not true. Does it happen? Yeah. But is it true? No, because the version he gave to her may not be the version he gave to me. I always, you know what I just said about this man? This is what pisses me off. I hate when I give somebody their flowers and I should have been taking it to their cemetery. I literally just said to Kaisha, you know what? Regardless of what everybody, I said, she can testify. Regardless of what anybody opinion is about this man, he is a good man. Far as a person, he's a good person. He just wasn't my person. He wasn't for me. I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. So maybe he's.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't like Leslie for her either. Like don't get me wrong. He's a nice looking young man. He's nice looking and everything, but he's just too lackadaisical for me. Like he just to me didn't have a personality. To me, if that made sense. I mean, he would get up and he would go to work. You know, he did stuff like that, but he was boring to me. Like she seemed like she has more fun with her girlfriend to me. Like they go out, they go places. She's always taking her Atlantic City. They always doing stuff with the kids. They just move around a little bit more. Like she just seems more fun and brings the fun side of Jasmine out a little bit more. He was boring. So I get what she's saying.
Great for someone else. I also said, I am happy that my son carries his traits. He's non confrontational. He has a disgusting smart mouth, but he doesn't mean harm. So I'm happy that Carter carries that. He's also a gentleman, and Carter carries his characteristics. And I'm proud that my son has his attributes. You go proving me the fuck wrong, being a dummy. Yep. I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad right now. Y'all don't even understand because this big dummy tried to be funny. Nigga said, you work from home. I actually, bum, you work from Amazon, bitch. Oh, I am so mad right now. How dare you try to downplay what... You tried to downplay my role. I work from... What you trying to say? I work less. I make more money than you, bum. I do. And do. That's how I'm able to provide for your son. That's how he walk around in fresh clothes and has everything he needs because I provide for him. How dare you try to? And I hope people who's supposed to watch this see this. Because anything that man has ever said about me out those nasty, burnt, two-tone, weed, twisted lips have been a fucking lie. Okay? If anybody was here, they know how that man has tortured my life. People like to put up this facade like, my baby mother is so crazy and this is why I don't take care of my son.
Y'all remember? I remember he looked like he's sweet and innocent, but I remember him. I don't know if this is the same girl that he had the baby by, but him and one of the girlfriends that he had said they was gonna come there and they was gonna try to fight Jasmine because he was mad at the fact that she was with Kaisha. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like how he is in a whole nother relationship and talking about Jasmine to his new chick and amping her up to want to come around to Jasmine house and fight her. That don't make sense because he still had like feelings for her or whatever, but he'll probably never admit that. But I remember what she was talking about because she made a video about it. She made a few videos about it actually.
Son, my baby mother, she just so loco. She ain't that crazy. You let this nigga lie to you if yep. I asked for bare minimum. I don't get in that man business. I don't care what he do, who he do. That's none of my... I don't care about none of that. So this is why I'm pissed when you telling me you got other obligations and responsibilities because I don't give a damn. Imagine me having to do something with your son and I say, you know what? I have 3 other kids, so I'm not able to do this for Carter. How dare I say that? Who do I think I am? It's and if he said, "Fuck them kids, I don't care. That ain't my responsibility." He's absolutely right. His number one concern is his son. So I need to stand 10 toes down for his son because I'm that parent. What people don't realize is, especially men, when y'all create life, oh, you better double down now, Bookie. You don't get to pick and choose. Oh, I'm gonna take care of this one because this one is new. The other one is old. No, you work twice as hard. Anybody who got any of my baby fathers right now, I created those bums.
She right though. She's right. He doesn't get to sit up there and nix off his responsibilities because he has a new child. Like, he could have communicated with her. I think she would have been okay. I think she was mad at the fact that, for one, she lost money because he didn't communicate. If his communication would have been a little bit better, then I don't think that that would have happened. She would have, like I said, she would have moved a little bit different. She still would have been able to come back in enough time to be able to still, even if she was running a few minutes late, whoever it was, I'm sure they would have understood as long as they still got that meeting. But the way he did it, she probably had to move her schedule around. She probably wasn't even able to meet it, and she had to return the money. And that's taking money out her pocket and out her household, and she has other kids to take care of. Yeah, Leslie, you got to do better. You got to do better than what you doing, Leslie. Leslie. What kind of name is Leslie? He looked like a Leslie.
So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at me. I made them the lazy bums that they are. I gave these niggas such a good ride that they thought this was life. So I'm sorry, baby girl. If anybody owes you an apology, it's me, baby. I'm so sorry. I created these bums and these deadbeats, and they said, "Oh, Jasmine, Pussy, all them curses I done said. She not gonna go put me on child support." So this is how women are. Who, my baby mother? Who? The dumb one I got? Oh, I mess up all the time, and she just take it with a smile. So they thought that you could treat every female like this. They thought like, "Oh, please, yeah, I'm gonna have a baby by you, and you just gonna be dumb like my other baby mother." So, baby, I'm sorry. He got you trying to live up to those standards because of me, and you don't deserve that. You don't. I'm gonna take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Thank you, friends, for being able to listen to me vent. If you're watching this video and this video is about you, if you dare, if you dare, if you dare, think you can text my cellular where I pay the bill and say, "You got on the internet," because we know they love that. It is a Monday morning. It is early. Y'all know I give y'all my life in real time. I am so upset right now. My week was going. Today was a good day, baby. I swear. Even when it started off bad, it was still good. I've been so depressed and stressed out. Y'all know I've been going through it. And I'm going to probably sit down and share about what's going on, but I want to be mindful that I'm not telling this person personal business. If you know, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell the tea. But I don't want to hurt nobody in the process. But it's really been crazy. And I've been so down and depressed. And y'all know last night, the craziest thing happened to me. I'm going to get out of here after this. The craziest thing. I haven't cried in a while. My mother been heavy on my mind. I've been going through something else, so it's been a trigger for it. Yesterday I cried because the song, how it go? You told me anything and everything you give to me, I always keep it inside. That mama song came on, broke me down, started crying. So I went to.
I know how she felt because I lost my mother November 22nd, 2023. And it's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. Like, every single solitary day. And especially if a song comes on that my mother liked, like, it'll break you down. Like, it just, I get it. I trust me, because I think my mother died first. And I think, like, not too long after my mother died, her mother had passed. So I kind of get it. I understand exactly what she talking about. Like, I'm right there with her as far as that. So, girl, just be strong. It's gonna it'll get better. The pain ain't never gonna completely go away, but you'll be able to, like, deal with it, because I'm still going through it too. So I understand what you're saying. I hope you feel better.
Last night, and when I tell you, like a baby, like a baby. I was cracking. I was laughing so freaking hard in my dreams that it like woke me up. Like I'm crying, freaking laughing, cracking up. Do y'all know I was dreaming and it felt so real. The way I was laughing, bro, it felt so real. My mother and me was having a time. Yo, it felt so real. We was playing cards. Oh my god, we it felt like I was touching her. Like I could feel her, I could hear her, I could see her, I could smell her. I was laughing with her like, it
I'm so jealous. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm jealous, because it's like ever since my mom passed away, my brother like called me on the phone and he was like, "Yo, I had a dream about mom last night and it's like she was here and it's like I could smell her, I could touch her, da da da, and it was just a dream." Then my sister calls me like maybe a month later, like, "Yo, sis, why I had a dream about mommy, last night, da da da." I'm the only one who has not had a dream. I'm like, how come she came to my brother and sister and they in their dreams? Why won't she come and visit me? I want her to come and visit me. I miss my mama. I would love for my mother to come and reach out to me in a dream. I really miss her. I feel like, is she upset with me about something? Did she forget about me? Does she not love me? Like, why does she visit them and not me? Like, I don't understand. I want her to visit me too. I want to get that to experience it, because she's no longer here on this earth. But if she can come to me in a dream, I'll be so happy. It's like, oh my goodness, man. I miss my mama, yo.
girl, I didn't even want to wake up. That's how good it felt. I was dying laughing. I woke up this morning. I felt so happy. I know it sounds crazy. I know y'all probably think like, bitch, you're losing it. I don't know why, but it just felt real. I don't know how it felt that real, but it did. And it made me so happy when I woke up this morning. I was so happy. I really wanted to call Kaisha and say, I had a good time with my mother last night, but she was going to be like, bitch, now you losing it. I'm going to check you into a psych ward. So I kept it to myself. I ain't want to tell nobody, but I'm telling y'all, I know y'all gonna tear me up. Y'all gonna be like, now you crazy, but I swear I can't explain it, but the shit felt real. And I felt so happy this morning. I was so happy that even when the nigga did a no call, no show with Carter, still got my baby to school, still did my one-on-one, like I did my big one. I told the person I was going to be late. If they wanted me to reimburse them, I can. They was like, nah, I'm running late too. God was God in this morning. And this nigga tried to steal my joy and piss me off. He almost took me there. But I'm happy that y'all was here to let me vent and get that out. And ain't no nigga that wear anime gonna ever stress. Ain't no nigga that wear anime clothes, smoke weed, and watch fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon gonna ever get me mad. So, I'm okay. Thank y'all for listening to me. I needed to get that out. Back to our scheduled content. I really need to get that. I needed somebody to talk to. Y'all the only friends I got. So thank y'all for listening to me. I needed to get that off my chest. I feel much better. I'm going to reclaim my day. I'm going to redo my schedule. I'm about to pull out my computer. I'm about to work. Everybody who I had morning meetings with, I'm going to reschedule them for different times or reimburse them if they like. Because I got to take my son to school in the morning. And I'm gonna do my big one. I'm gonna do what I do. Long story short, don't depend on nobody. Because the moment you really be like, yeah, I'm dependent on this person, I need them, they'll do something to really mess you up. God is in control. He got this. I'm just going to move some things.
Yeah, but I'm glad she was able to turn her day around. But one thing that Leslie has to understand that is the fact that when you have multiple children, you gotta know how to spread yourself around. You gotta realize that you have kids by two different women. I don't know how many kids he has. I know he has Carter, and I know he has this other child. I don't know if he has more children than that. Jasmine never mentioned that. Jasmine tells everything. But my thing is, he has to learn how to spread himself around. And he's just irresponsible. He's always been corny to me. He's a nice looking dude, but that's it. He's not bad looking. He has beautiful skin. He's easy on the eyes. But if you like that type of dude, but his personality, he's a cornball to me. Like, you got to do better. But I'm glad that Jasmine was able to have that dream about her mother that made her happy. I'm glad that God stepped in, was able to, fix the situation where she was able to get her money anyway, because she's a single mother and she needs every penny of her money to provide for her other kids, you know. But thank you for listening. That will be all. Don't forget to drop down in the comment section and leave a comment in the comment section telling me how you feel about today's video, what your thoughts are. Thank you for listening. I love you all and be blessed.